I'm here today celebrating Rita Taher. So Rita Taher has bought her own home. It's a big deal, isn't it, Rita?
Is it big deal? And I'm so honored. I'm so blessed that Terry is here. She came and she blessed my house, and you can see the rhino up there.
Yeah.
It's such a big blessing for me. I want to share with all the women out there. The day we born in our dad's house. The day we get married, we go to our husband's house. We give a birth to a son, we live in our son house. In our whole life, mostly in India, Pakistan, women don't have their own house. They live with their dad, husband, or son. And I'm so privileged, I'm so honored, and I'm very proud of myself that I bought my own house. I can say this is my house. Not my husband's, not my father's, not my son's. It's my house.
It's a big deal.
It is big deal.
It's a big deal in this culture. And it's a big deal for the fact that Rita decided to join our business. How long ago did you join our business?
4 years now.
4 years ago you joined FAT. And Rita has been working and saving and, working her pod extremely hard to get her business up. And so she would earn her checks and she would save her money. And one of the most beautiful things today is that we are here to celebrate her home.
Yes.
It's a big deal for a woman to own her own home. And, we put it on a mortgage and we've got to now pay it off. So we've got to still keep working. But the fact that we can actually make a deposit. Now, a deposit on a home in Australia is what, 10, 20%?
Yeah, it's 10, 20, 15. So my one, should I allow to?
Yeah.
My one is 12%, and then I paid stamp duty as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a big chunk.
It was a big chunk of money. So
Yeah.
what, 70, 100,000?
More than 100.
More than 100,000.
Yeah.
So Rita has had to save more than $100,000 to buy her own home.
But before this happened, I supported my husband. I supported my husband's family. I supported my sister as well. The entire wedding, each and every bits and pieces of my sister Hala's wedding is done by me. And it's just because of this business, this fat business. I can't even tell in words how blessed and I'm honored to have fat in my life.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's big.
It's a really big deal. And, we all talk about culture and, like in a normal home, like in a husband and wife home, the husband would have the opportunity to, before you get married, you would have the opportunity to have an income and you'd probably save together as a couple and you would probably do a little bit by a little bit each of you and you'd work together. In this culture where, Rita has come to Australia to live, she comes with nothing.
Yeah.
And she came with nothing, husband had nothing, neither of them had anything, and not to mention the fact that the culture puts them behind to straight away, and the fact that, Rita wears a hijab, and, it's immediately culture is in her face, immediately.
Yep.
So for you to go and get a job anywhere, it's very difficult.
It is difficult, but now with the time in Australia, it's much linear. But the other countries out there, it's still very, very hard. They put a condition to take off your hijab and then you can come to workplace.
Yeah.
And it's like you taking away someone's identity. You taking away what they are, and it's hard to live or breathe in those environments. And I'm very fortunate, I'm very lucky that I'm in a very safe space where I can wear my shiny clothes, my cultural dress, and I can work.
Yeah. And, that's one of the most beautiful things that we can do online is that we can keep our culture.
Keep our culture,
and keep our women safe as well.
Yeah.
One of the most, important things, and your husband said this, is that, people would knock us because we were working online. And he said, my wife is at home. She's safe. She can take my child to school.
Yeah.
She can look after my family and look after my home. And she still doesn't have to have the atrocities of some things that happen out there, and she doesn't have to deal with men. So his wife is safe at home. What a powerful thing that is that you can do within a culture and in a family and keep your people safe, So when people knock us, there's no reason, is there?
There's no
It's
reason.
one of the most beautiful safeties.
They don't see actually what it is. they don't have those eyes to see
Yeah.
how big blessing is this. They don't have actually those eyes.
No, no, and it's a beautiful thing. And as I said, Rita's now bought her own home, and we are here all today to celebrate.
Finally, we did it. Yeah. We have done.
Yeah,
I'm so relaxed.
How cool is it to own your own home?
It's very cool. None of the women in my family history and none of the women in my husband's family history ever had their own home. And I made a mark. I made the history. I'm the first one.
How cool is that? You know,
It is. And if you saw the Tahir face today, he's so proud. He's so happy today. His chest is wider and he's like, I can see on his face what the emotions he's going through. He's so happy and he proud, and like he have a few guests from his family side today here, and the proud on his face is everything for me at the moment.
What about, you said earlier that you've been in Australia for so many years, but
No, 9 years. It's 9 years now I'm in Australia.
But this is the first time you've had all of us together.
Yes. So I was telling Terry before, 9 years in Australia, the day I moved in Melbourne, I always wanted to have a gathering in my home, but because I was living on rent, my mind and my heart wasn't relaxed. But now today, I want everyone all the time have to gathering in my house. That's how relaxed and happy I feel mentally.
Yeah, so we've got a beautiful food out in the garage.
Hope you like
There's
it, Terry.
lots of food, lots of chili, but there's lots of food out there. And we've got cha cooking on the stove.
Yes, non-stop Desi Indian cha is what we say, chai in Pakistan, India. Yeah, it's going non-stop.
So there's great big pots of it. And there's lots of people. The house is filled with.
You will see all the pictures and videos coming soon.
Yeah, but you'll see, one of the things that you will see is that there's love in the home. And, when you come into someone's home, and especially their new home, all you do is bless it with love. And so it's a beautiful experience. I've really enjoyed being here today.
It will be remembered. Yeah. And it's amazing.
It's just our timing just worked beautifully, so I was able to be here.
Before closing, I want to share with my fat family, I did manifest. I had done this manifestation 1 year ago, and I said to myself, Rita, before getting 30-year-old, before sending your son to school, you have to have a home. And today I made it. Next year in April, I'm going to be 30. Next year, Dean is going school. But before that, I bought my home.
How cool.
So I've done my goal. The manifestation come true.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Terry.
I'm so
Thank
proud
you,
of
Fat Family.
Lots of love to you, everyone. Take care.